Hello, Taurus, and welcome to Quarter Moon Tarot. We are doing your monthly reading for February and let's see what this month has to offer you. Okay, let's start your reading, Taurus. I'll pull out a card for each week. That's the first week, second, third week of Feb, and this is the fourth week of February. The days could just kind of overlap a little bit. You might have a shorter 1 week, a longer second week, something like that. It's just the drift of energy. So let us see what you start with. Sharing of yourself. I am an incredibly generous being. In the first week of February, Taurus, you are being urged to share yourself, whether it is your effort, your services, your emotions, your time, money, whatever it is. You are being urged to bear this in mind. There's an opportunity which is going to present itself in the first week, and you are being advised this is for your the best interest of you and the other person, people concerned, that it would be a good idea to be generous at that during this time. Let's see what the tarot will tell us. You got the Wheel of Fortune. It's a cycle for you. New one at that. Ace of Wands. Judgment, which is a past one. Okay, so here there is something from the past which is coming about in a new form, in a new way. A new cycle with respect to somebody from the past. It could be somebody you've known. They come up and probably they're coming up for a reason, because you're starting a cycle with them. Why starting? Because you have the Ace of Wands. So you are starting something, and thereby you are being urged that be a little more generous by giving your time, giving your putting your energy. That's the Wands card. Okay, so it would be a good idea to share and connect. And if it's a relationship, then they're urging you that tell about yourself. Don't be very closed. Be a little more forthcoming. Be a little, share what you have experienced, what you have been going through, etc., etc., because you're starting a new cycle with somebody. That's for sure. I mean, we don't have people here, but the Judgment card definitely tells us that it is something from your past which has come up again for a new round of movement, a new cycle of movement. So here, when you're starting, be a little more open, be a little more generous, be a little more giving with respect to your time, energy, emotions, thoughts. Okay. In the second week of February, we have mending bridges. So naturally it is following that once you are doing that, you will see your whatever, since it's something from the past. Maybe it's not always that you had a tiff. It could be that you kind of parted ways, you lost touch, but there is a cycle which needs to be complete, and that is why you're meeting people from your past. And this is to mend whatever it is that still remains between you and the other person. It's not always a tiff, but like, since a new cycle is beginning over here, so you need to have that compatibility and tuning with the other person, which you will get by sharing of yourself, and then you see things improving between you and the other person. Nine of Swords. See, you would feel a little anxious about it, a little worried, a little concerned, what's happening and things like that. But this card is reassuring you that even though you go through a little bit of, um, you know, like what's going to happen, this is what is going to happen. You're going to mend bridges with this person. There is a reason something has been pending, and this is the most appropriate time for this person to come back into your life, so that you can correct things between you and them. Chariot. And you might be, of course, feeling concerned about how things are going to move on, etc., but with the Hierophant over here telling us that it's a good idea to let things be and go in the flow of what has been happening so far. Don't try and be adventurous, or don't try to bring in something new. Just follow slowly and steadily, sharing of yourself. And this is something which you need to do, Taurus, because with the Hierophant card, he's a wise person, he's a counselor. So he is counseling you to continue with this and not be worried as to where it is going. The way it is going, just flow with this, and it is all you will get your guidance, whether it's the inner guidance or from somebody else, but you are doing the right thing, you are on the right track, Taurus, and you need to continue with it. Whatever the set pattern is, with you and this person, just continue following that. In the third week of February, we have emerging into grace. Yeah, this is a lovely card to get, with respect to your reading, because there is this been a dark phase probably you have been through, and with this person coming back and sharing what you have experienced, which is going to mend the connection, mend your relationship, then you will see that you're slowly leaving rock bottom, and you're slowly rising to the surface. You will feel that, but to feel that, you also need to do this. That's how the energy is flowing. You do this, and then you see, you'll slowly leaving the shadow, you'll slowly leave the darkness, you'll slowly leave the isolation, or the dark place where you were. Nine of Cups, your wish has been fulfilled. Okay, this is a wish fulfillment for you. You will feel that what you've been wanting all along, what you've been wishing for all along, you are coming out of that waiting phase, so that when you were waiting for it, you were probably not in, feeling your very best. But now that your wish has been fulfilled, now you can leave those deep dark depths and start coming into light. Six of Cups, again a strong signification of something of your past. Knight of Swords, it's a past wish which has been fulfilled. Sorry, Taurus, and now it's time to take things forward at a slightly faster pace. Okay, you're coming out of this dark space, and now you need to you're coming out really quickly from it. So maybe you kind of felt very lonely and isolated when you were away from this person, because it's definitely showing this person is coming back from the past. So you were not feeling very good, you kind of missed them, you missed sharing things with them, you missed connecting with them, and now that your wish has been granted, you have done the required. Now you feel that this past is getting it's the past is moving forward as well, and so are you coming out of that dark place where you felt a little unhappy without them. You're leaving that behind, and leaving that behind at a very quick pace. Okay, you'll feel that by the third week of February, that that place is no longer there in your life. And towards the end of February, last week, you have planting seeds. Now it's time to sow seeds for the future. Okay, so a certain wish has been fulfilled by the third week. You will feel that sense of some sense of completion, that yes, what I've been wanting has happened. Now from here, where do you go? Let us see what this planting seeds is about. The Magician. See, it's again a card of beginning, it's a card of magic, it's a card of what you want to create. What seeds do you want to plant with respect to this connection? You could be a little undecided, for now, and for some of you, you will say that, all right, I've planted something, now just let me see how it grows. This is a card of being following your faith in something, that I don't want to see what's happening. I just trust. I'm going to close my eyes, and I'm going to trust that whatever is coming in front of me, I'll be able to do it. Or I just have the faith that even if I'm going with my I do not know what lies ahead, but I'll continue walking the path for now. And the Knight of Wands. So again, things are going, you're going to probably move quickly, and here, given the combination of cards, this Two of Swords is definitely a card which says that you are willing to walk in blind faith in the universe to see what happens as you plant these seeds. You are going to plant seeds for a future with this person. Things are going to move quickly. Knight of Wands, Knight of Swords here. So you will have that passion, you will have the drive. Let me create something, let me build the connection is there, but probably taking on a new form, any form you want, because this is the Magician card. Magician can create whatever it wants, so it's up to you what you are creating. You have got something in mind, because that is depicted by the seeds over here. Whatever you have in mind, and whatever seeds you sow for this connection, that's totally your call, and you're willing to do that, and trusting the universe that it'll do the needful for at this point in time, and tell you how things are going to move. Okay, you're like, I'm planting the seeds, universe. Now you do what is required and let me know, how it's going to pan out. But you're definitely moving ahead with this for sure, Taurus. Let me get you some guidance for this. What guidance can we give Taurus? Here, we've got a card. It's the seal card. It is about imagination. Immerse yourself in artistic and creative expressions. That's exactly what planting the seeds and the magician energy is. Whatever it is that you have in mind, sorry, which you want to create, Taurus, this is a time to immerse yourself in it and allow it to flow, allow it to grow, allow it to become what it wants to become. Okay, you do the needful, and like your energy is, and just see, I mean, create whatever you want to create for yourself with respect to this connection and see it happen. There is a very strong possibility of it happening. Okay, though you do not want to, you're just trusting the universe to take it in that path or any path it deems fit, but definitely you are looking at a future with this person. With that, I'll wrap up your reading. Thank you for watching.